Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Ernestine again, and for this video that I will be dedicated to the month of love, February in 2025, I shall be doing I will be doing a discussion on a very recent anime series provided by Netflix, and boy is it a good one. This is hands down the funniest thing I ever saw from Land of the Rising Sun, because this is truly hilarious, this show. Every episode has at least one part of it where I'm on the side rolling my ass on the floor. It's so bad that I won't piss myself on multiple occasions. It's so goddamn funny, I swear to God. But this also appeals to me as a gamer, and one that likes RPGs like Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, Legend of Zelda, and other like dungeon crawlers and RPGs like that, then above. So it kind of speaks to me in a way that it normally doesn't speak to just your average anime and manga lover. Speaking of which, there is a manga to go with this fabulous show. So my question to you guys is the manga actually funny as the actual show, or is it like its own standalone thing as far as comedy goes? Because by God, this show is just kiss. It's actually amazing. Anyway, let's get this thing going. Okay, so now we follow around this guy called Laios, which I thought was Linus from Peanuts, but it turns out to be Laios, and he's like a stereotypical knight in Shining. He's supposed to be human, and each of the main party members in this show end up coming from different races, like this Chuck, the little man, which is the grown man but in a little body, kind of like the hobbits of the J.R.R. Tolkien Lord of the Rings novels. There's Marcel Donato, which I have a personal connection to, but she's a magic elf user. Also the regional foot fetish character. I'll get more into it in a little bit. And also, I should note that I have a personal connection to the last name Donato, because you see, my Donato in Italian means Dorothy. It translates roughly into Dorothy. So I have an aunt named Dorothy, of which she hates that name, but she probably hates Donato more, or I should say Donata. I have a relative called Donata. Donato. So that's where that comes from. That's my connection to that. And then we have Senshi. Senshi's like a dwarf with his axe, and he tends to be the most well versed in this show, in this manga, as far as recipes go. Now, when I say that, I'm talking about like a recipe for like rice and beans, fish, stuff like that, stuff that we normally eat in common, like, like regular common food and all that. But nope, this is a very special type of diet and recipes and stuff, because they're in a dungeon. They dine on like monsters and creatures that are featured in dungeons, purely in dungeons. So things like the Mantar, things like slimes, walking mushrooms on the ground, much in the same way like they have in Pikmin, the Puffer Toast Selection was called something along those lines. So yeah, this is a very weird show, but it's very funny in that most of what they eat, you can really see yourself featuring it in like a cooking show or something, because it looks so similar to what we used to eating. For example, they have one episode or two episodes where they feature the Kraken, release the Kraken, and it's funny because it's basically a giant squid, and they end up killing this thing, and serving it like a real squid would. Plus, they also have it with they also feature parasites in which Lyles get sick from it. Now, these people are fine, so they go into the dungeon. One girl's a healer, the other person good with traps and all that. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense now. But the thing is that when they get to this trap area, that's like a Indiana Jones type booby traps stuff. They have like they have like a fling trap where you put your foot on the platform, it disappears, and then the fling thrower roasts you. So what's very funny is since she's like, let me see, where is the source of the oil for this thing? Maybe I can use it for cooking oil. And then they end up using the flamethrower weapon for like cooking the food too. So it's really kind of useful and really kind of effective in that regard. And speaking of which, it's very funny that whenever they encounter monsters or enemies that you would fight in a real video game and stuff, not whenever I see a video game character like that, I'm gonna be like, that's it, that will taste good boiled, that will taste good with onions, that will taste good raw or whatever. Because they do have like a nightmarish creature, like they have like a thing that they give you nightmares, a la that's the name of the creature in real life mythology. Is supposed to take your nightmares and take dreams, and it's I think maybe a succubus, something like that. Anyway, the succubus infect your dreams and give you nightmares, but they turn into clams, like a clam type mollusk. So anyway, it shows that Marcel is being affected by these things in her sleep. And it's really funny because, most of the time they can, pass off the fact that they want a designer to be a foot fetish character, not, casually and stuff, with a few little clips here, a few little insights there and all that. Wearing sandals, sometimes we wear she's going barefoot and that kind of thing, you know. Not really too big of a deal, right? But during this scene in particular, they have an overhead shot of her from the ceiling down, and then they have it so that she's covered up from neck to toe with a blanket. Okay, that's fine. But then they shift the camera to when she's swimming around, and they show the camera on the floor looking at her, and they show her barefoot, with uncovered. So that doesn't give you any indication that the character is kind of like a Quentin Tarantino extra. You have no idea until you actually see it for yourself. And that to me is really funny. So anyway, I will be doing a video episode by episode on the show because it's so goddamn hilarious. This whole thing. And there are other episodes that are also funny too. Like, for example, toward the end of the first season, which, thank God, they're going to be making season 2 of this. And they'll come out, when they're going to come out with it, but they're all making it. So, they end up getting a Prime member a little bit late in the series, and she turned out to be a cat creature, human hybrid. So, it's Sumi, I think is her name. Anyway, I believe she's supposed to be a cat ninja. In any case, they have an episode where she goes to, where they all go to this area, and in this big dungeon, and it's supposed to be like where humans and monsters can grow up together and stuff and get old together. You might even call it a monster ranch by all intents and means. So anyway, this is very funny that they do this. But the cat creature, to me, ends up taking to Marcel, like the woman with mad catnip. And it's really funny that he's always brushing up on her, always hugging her, always pretty much in heat with her, pretty much. Which Marcel does have some lesbian tendencies toward another character. I'll get into a little bit later. But anyway, they get out of this little room or whatever in the dungeon, and they move on to the next part. So they tend to each other. It simply is really ashamed of her behavior because she remembers it, and she's always tough and all that jazz. So she doesn't want to be remembered as being almost humping Marcel, pretty much. So anyway, they have it a lot. So that the whole party goes into like this changeling circle, and the changelings are supposed to be these mushrooms which can change the appearance and the identity of whatever is in the circle when it changes something. So like things go from being one monster to another monster altogether. So like a hippogriff with a little griffin, that type of thing. So anyway, during the end of one episode, they end up crushing one of them when they were leaving the circle, and all four members changed the species, the race, and their in some cases the gender too. So like for example, Chug becomes a human, Laios becomes a dwarf like Senchi. Senchi becomes, well, I don't say it for last, but got Marcel, who becomes a little hobbit character, and then Senshi. God bless Japanese. It's so hilarious that Senshi actually becomes an elf character, and that before he had like a big foam beard and all that, but now he got a beard like a Don Juan type beard and facial features and stuff. But what's really funny, it's really hilarious, is that they changed genders with this character, but rather than being a female, turns out that since she became a transgender person, and what's really funny is that this person talks like somebody I knew in real life, Keiko. So it's really funny. And to top it all off, they give Senshi floating roses to emphasize like kind of special femininity and all that stuff. So it's very, very funny to me. But I wonder if Keiko really did that in real life years ago. Entourage of flowers for her everywhere she went. I mean, they get changed back to the various loves, and the thing that's so funny. We find out about his Senshi's backstory, and we find out about his origin helmet too. And it's funny because he got like bug eyes, so whenever someone else makes a joke at him as his defense, he's like he has bug eyes, but they changed very little. And in fact, when they had an episode where they went inside each of the immune systems to show off immune systems, they actually had him with individual little helmets and little helmet heads on the. It's so funny with little beards and stuff. It's so stupid and funny at the same time. And it's important to know that the horns on his helmet are not part of his flesh, so they're more or less like a Viking helmet. With horn helmets. And let me tell you, that thing was just so damn funny. Swear to God. And you never actually see his mouth because it's covered in hair, except for that transgender thing they did. But again, he got fixed up again. And by the way, it's human instead of becoming a creature, because cats have always been known as like a feminine type animal. So what did he do? He make them into a dog animal hybrid. So this is really funny. What's even more funny is that when people go into battle, they fight enemies like demons and beasts, other humans. But it's a little bit different if you go into battle with beast or with anything for that matter. Say, dinner. I wonder how they're gonna taste sauteed or boiled alive or whatever. So that's really, really hilarious. I'm sure that they could probably make a fine jelly out of like the lovely creatures from the show, from the Zelda games, or like since Ganon can transform into pig. Would that mean that he's gonna be into bacon? So anyway, like I said, there was a mystery character in there. Turns out Laios has uh, a adopted sister called Farron, and she goes into dungeon for whatever. Oh yeah, a red dragon eats her, and then they have to go get her back. You know, a standard trope for fantasy fiction, right? So they go get her, kill the dragon, and then again, they resurrect um they resurrect her because she was eaten and digested by this creature. Although, you know what, I kept saying to myself, wouldn't it be hilarious if they end up resurrecting the wrong person for this? And that would have been just that would have been so funny. So you know, Marcel does the resurrection spell that they use the meat and the whatever for extra calories for this thing, and then they end up resurrecting her. But something's a little bit off about her. I mean, first of all, she never fully opens her eyes, like Brock from the Pokemon series. And second of all, I don't know if this is actually part of her original character because we get so little of it to begin with. But they have her warming up a little too much to Marcel, and vice versa. So I don't know if they were intending for both of them to be lesbian lovers or whatever. It just it's kind of weird that way, because when you go to certain websites, there we have Marcel as being sexually active with the other members of the party that are male. So I don't get why they always pick on this person as being straight. Meanwhile, she's a lesbian. If anything, she's bisexual. But whatever, that doesn't matter. Anyway, Dark Mage of the group of the dungeon comes into play here. And she said, no, you're dead, no, stop. You have to be changed back. So, instead of killing her outright, he or she, I can't remember which one it was, but the Dark Mage ends up making Sullivan into a hybrid beast of a dragon with a human head. Well, like a centaur, but with a dragon body. So it's kind of interesting that she makes her into a horrible beast, much like Itsumi, but only much more menacing. And what's even funnier about her upper body, over here is very tastefully covered in feathers, so it looks more or less like a human version of chicken. But yet, when they rip off her clothes to reveal that, Marcel's like, hey, that's my woman. Nobody's gonna be showing off her chicken breasts here, except me. So that was like kind of funny. But this show is actually pretty good for showing off food in a very interesting and unique way. Because like I said, they have seafood, they have spirits, they have wine, they have alcohol, they have this isn't a good show if you are against all that stuff. And yeah, it's not good if you can't stand blood and gore and all that. But they show things cooking, they show like raw marbling, they show things like for fermenting. they show stuff that but one thing I gotta say about the show that's kind of nice is that it shows like a more of an egalitarian view of some species, like orcs. They tend to view orcs as like menacing and all this stuff, and ugly and smelly and all that stuff. They doing other different things. You know, orcs are usually the enemy, but essentially unites them all in the course of food, which is my kind of guy because I love food. I'm a guy, I like food. So this is very kind of funny. It's very mathematically funny and entertaining. In fact, I oftentimes watch this show while I'm eating breakfast or eating a snack or something. I'm still hungry afterwards because the show makes everything look so damn good. In fact, when I never thought I would live to see this day, but when they actually show the mentors in the little monster ranch joke there, they actually show with others, 4 big others. I'm like, what the fuck? I never thought I would live to see the day when they had a female mentor. Because usually the masculine and just menacing and all that. But these are actually docile creatures. I guess it makes sense, you know, you have the male, you have the bull, and all that. But then you have the mentor, which is a feminine bull with a horn and everything. So it's really hilarious. Let's see. That when I saw the God of War video game the time I did it for the channel right here, that's what came up with the idea about how would Senshi deal with all these mythological creatures? Would he would roast some? Would he barbecue them? Would he Roman acid first to rise them and stuff? And this guy knows everything about seasoning. He's like the ultimate seasoner. This guy. Now I should also mention, besides the you know with the main part with the Greek mythological creature and so on and so forth, but they also incorporate other creatures from other mythologies. Like for example, they have Ninja Cat Lady Satsumi, which obviously is a Japanese thing, and then you have the I think it's it's supposed to be like a will-o-wisp creature there. They have the Kraken, which is like a European monster. Then you have you have gargoyles, which they cannot cook by the way. They have golems, both ice and rock, which funny enough, since you did the planet Gordon, can be a useful way to take care of a non-organic creature. You know, since he's more like a one with nature over there in the dungeon, because it's like very close ecosystem and whatnot, and we actually get a careful backstory on him. Look, I'll cover that more when I do the episode thing. And, it's also there's also a basilisk, and there's also the one I think that's a reference to the Banshee and the 2 ghost spirits, not edible thing too. And I think that the golems are, I believe that that's a Jewish mythological creature, something or other. So yeah, it's multiple nationalities and whatnot put into one for mythological purposes. So yeah, I find it's somewhat educational for little kids. Let's see here. It's, I think in season 2 they're gonna rescue Phelan because they don't leave that on kind of cliffhanger in this season, and I think that they're gonna try to get Tsumi back to normal again. They essentially refer to it like an omelet full of ingredients, but to separate the ingredients, you would destroy the omelet itself, the egg portion of it. And when egg prices are going up high now, that's a big waste. But yeah, that's interesting for that. Let's see here. This show brought so much joy to me. And brings so much joy to you too. If you enjoy food, if you enjoy, comedy, you enjoy dungeon crawlers like with fantasy elements like Lord of the Rings. And by the way, there's also one episode where they take mimicry type bugs and stuff that mimic treasures, jewels, and like crowns and like that sort of thing. And they make food out of that too. But the funny is that since she takes the real treasure and throws it over the edge of the stairwell because it's not valuable to him. Food is, cooking tools apart. A big ass frying pan is. It's not a frying pan, it's a wok. Yeah, that's a wok. And he used the gigantic butchered and carving knife made out of mithril. Another one of my mythological fantasy things or crystals. This show is very fun. It's very good in that regard that it introduces people to fantasy elements and creatures and races and things like that. Let's see. It also involves the Pegasus in it too, a fantasy creature. Or like, you better not fuck around with Pegasi because they're noble creatures. Don't you dare make them into some kind of a chopped liver or something like that, because I will be pissed off at you. Also, there's an episode where they take a war horse, like in the Lost Unicorn, and essentially befriends its creature. Like Lyles is like, don't you dare! You never know when that monster will attack you. Sure enough, they do attack him. They try to kill poor Senshi until Lyles kicks his little butt. Also, they do like a walk on Marcel gives him like a walk on water spell, much like Jesus Christ had, but Jesus Christ gives him a pass because he is believed to be the Son of God, and so that's why we're giving him a pass for that as magic. But essentially learns a valuable lesson that no matter how much you live and breathe with these animals, they're still animals, and they can still harm you and do their own motivation to get you and stuff. Let's see, yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of Senshi, now, I was expecting them to do more of a overt sexualization of Marcel, besides the whole thing you know, with herself, with her body and all that jazz. But they tend to, they do sexualize some males here. Mr. Senshi, for some reason, maybe for comic purposes, they always end up showing Mr. Senshi. It's obscure shots. A lot. There are 24 episodes in the whole series, so I'm gonna assume that there were maybe 10 episodes where they showed up Senshi's coat or whatever you call it, fur coat, whatever. You get a nice little view of that. Where I'm not into that kind of thing. Let alone a wolf character. I'm sure there are people out there that find dwarves very sexy and very attractive. I'm not one of them. But besides that, this show is great for that. They keep all in the humor and stuff. And yeah, I highly recommend the show. You guys love it. And there's no real cursing. I think there's only like a damn or something like that. Or something like, if that at all. And I don't believe that there's any type of religion involved in this, except for maybe the use of magic and whatever to attack enemies, to farm things, to make it grow and stuff. It's also could see this as kind of like an environmental thing too. You know, make it grow. You know, we got to be one with our environment. You can't over harvest something. You know, that type of thing. We have to do gradual farming and that sort of stuff. And we gotta become friends with mythological creatures that like golems that can make like walking dirt piles for our crops and seasoning. Also, they have famous mandrake roots that they scream it if you hear you die and stuff. That's how they really funny. I had to hear that myself again, backfiring miserably on it. But they have an episode where she says, "Oh, you're going back to that gal in jail." And he said, "Yeah." And then they also have an episode where they have a basilisk, which is a chicken head with a snake tail on the back of it. And they prepare it like a real chicken would. And a real snake. You eat snake. Because at first, these people were like, I don't want to eat the new food. It's disgusting. It's crude. It's all this stuff. Like, to me, in the show, I'll eat whatever I want to eat. Eat like what I like to eat. Like meat. I used to think of that too. So my mom forced me mushrooms. And by that I mean she would always hide mushrooms in sauces and stuff and say like, yes, you like what you're eating? It's like, yeah, I like what I'm eating. And then she was like, guess what's in there? Mushrooms. And I'd be like, you son of a bitch. I love my mother dearly, but that's one thing that really annoyed me to the no end. But they eventually got into eating more creatures and stuff prepared right. Because in the first episode, if Leo's trying to hunt down that mushroom creature, that walking mushroom thing, like in Pinkman. But then, in the last episode, they call back to that when other walking mushroom thing, and then Dark Mage said to Fella, don't you dare touch that. That thing is secret. Don't eat it. If you do, I'll kill you and resurrect you as something else. So anyway, the thing is that Laios, he really gets into it. While everyone's transformed, he makes other foods, and he's the big preparer. Probably because it's then dwarf and physiology demanded that he make food and stuff right away. But anyway, I don't know whether this is something I fetish or if this is like a weird sexual thing just for him, but he has a weird thing about becoming devoured by a bigger creature than himself. Case in point, whenever he there was like a big giant Venus flytrap type plant, a picture plant with like giant tentacles that would come out and grab whatever it was nearby. So he kept fantasizing and dreaming about being hung upside down by it slowly eaten by this thing. So I realize that there are very few people out there that really do have that fantasy about being eaten alive by something. Not my cup of tea. Also, in the same episode, there was a part where they had frogs in it that were immune to these tentacles, and Chuck thought of a good way to get around them by making skin suits, like a Buffalo Bill and Edward and Ed Gein. They made skin suits of these frogs skins to make them kind of like a clownfish in real life. So they wouldn't be stung by these tentacles. And he just looks so goddamn adorable. With little teddy bear ears. He just looks so cute. And meanwhile, myself, having none of this, it's like, I can't believe you make me wear this. I can't believe I fall asleep during this. I can't believe you're making me wear this. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you one day. So yeah, it's really funny. Real good show. This is a real treasure. Now let me just talk about the music for a minute, because they did change the opening theme and the ending theme too. Because in the first theme, they have like a traditional type mandolin based song, which is appropriate, being that it's like a medieval fantasy world with monsters and stuff. And I like the part where they're having dinner and they're having a big party and stuff. And time to clean up, so essentially the first one to get up and clean everything. So they do that with his motions, like he danced to it. But in any case, at the end, like in episode number, I think 12 or 13, maybe 14, they changed it up to something that you might find in Jump Up Mario, or Jump Up Superstar from Mario Odyssey. Which is kind of distracting, we got Itsumi at around that point, so to join the party. So they do like a little thing around themselves, kind of like good skydiving, and you want to hold on to a group, a party and all that. So that would actually go with them actually transforming the gargoyles by the end of I think there's a lot of episodes. But I'll talk about that more when I get to that. The episode by episode. But anyway, this show is really good. It's a good treasure in the sea of anime and manga adaptations. I really enjoy this show a lot. And it really does perk up your day a lot. With laughter and all the jokes and all the transformation and cooking and stuff. Really gets me hungry. In fact, I believe that there was one episode where they a giant lobster creature, like Pikmin. I forgot what the name of the thing was, but it was like a big hard-shell lobster. But yeah, I recommend this show to you guys. Give me your best suggestions for it. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching my video on the first season of Delicious in Dungeon. It's funny that Marcel is the various characters are portrayed like they are, and that Marcel has a kind of lesbian type romance with Fallon, like Lyle's bigger adopted sister. This kind of does change the whole. It gives a new definition to Delicious in Dungeon. But yeah, I like this show for the characters, for the diversity, for the acceptance of people's different abilities and physical features and whatnot. So I just enjoyed the show all around. So yeah, I hope for season 2 and 3 afterwards too. Kind of odd that they had 24 episodes. And you wouldn't think they would make 24 episodes of this thing last for such a very interesting idea. I think it'd be like a one-off type joke. So, I did this for a month of love, February in 2025, because I'm a guy, I love food. I would live at buffets if I could. But yeah, I enjoy this a lot. Absolutely great. And now I'm talking about food all the time, I'm now hungry again. So as you can imagine, I give this a full frontal happy face skill of approval, because this show is freaking amazing. It's very underrated. This show is par excellence comedy at its finest, which is weird because besides being having that devout fantasy and being a little too enthusiastic about monsters and trying new recipes with them, there's no real emphasis on food pornography in this. I know that's weird, but there's no food pornography aspect of it, the sexualization of food. Again, besides being captured and eaten alive and all that other stuff, like with a creature that looks like Audrey 2 from the Little Shop of Horrors. I wonder how they would obligate that every single monster and every single creation of fiction since you probably has a dresser for it. And like, all of this because of that you probably figure out a way to make that little into a giant roast, for example, or a giant platter of something rather. And then you have you have the Ninja Turtles there. Probably make Turtles about them, or he probably make every single Dragon Ball Z enemy that's an alien. You probably figure out a way to make into food or dinner or breakfast or something. So that'd be really funny. Probably figure out how to make a Piccolo into an egg or something, and then cook the egg or something like that. How Yajirobe and him would get along great because he already did that a few times. He made the King Piccolo's son in dinner, and that Goku would probably eat a pot the meal himself, or 3/4 of the meal himself. So yeah, that'd be really funny. See that happen. We need Dragon Ball Z Delicious in Dungeon crossover right now. But yeah, that would be very interesting. But if you like what you see here and you want to see more of my videos, you always like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you want to be in contact for any suggestions for future stuff, you can always call me or text me at my number at 631-707-3707. And if you want, you can follow me on Twitter or actually prefer at PNelsonPro. Also, you can get me on my email at jjviewchannel@gmail.com. So I salute all the foodies out there who like this show, who should watch the show. And not everything in the show is edible by Senshi. He doesn't look at everything like delicious. That would be good with butter, eggs, cheese, or peppers. Like I said, he doesn't eat everything. Like, he doesn't eat golems, doesn't eat ghosts for that matter. Doesn't eat doesn't eat gargoyles. Although they do them to transform dumplings into other dumplings, which I would think that if you change something like that, you would just change the appearance of it, not the actual texture or flavor or something. Well, yeah, it's kind of weird because when the gargoyle changes, he changes into like a big plate with a face. It looks like that. It looks like almost like a glory hole like this. So he puts the dumpling into his mouth, pulls out this dumpling. So it's kind of weird and disturbing a little bit. And I mean, it's funny. It's all good humor. But yeah, the show is amazing. It's a million laughs all in one show. But yeah, I hope they don't like in the series on Big Cliffhanger, because that would be the pits, the pits, if you will. But yeah, I salute anyone who likes anime manga, but good adaptations about this stuff. So peace out, my brothers and sisters, and aloha See you in the next video. All you girls and guys in Internet. Ciao, ciao. And I'm not talking about eating food, chow down and all that. By the way, it's really amazing how the diversity of dishes that Senshi knows how to do, like clams, like lobster, like roast beef, dumplings, cutlets, stews, soups, all kinds of vegan dishes too. So it's a cornucopia of pure food love. So I'll see you around. Take care. Bye bye then.